Hey guys, so I'm going to finish reading one of the chapters in our book for today. It looks like we are on chapter 7. So last time we ended up rescuing the horses and we're running away from the bad guys and we're going to Blue Canyon. So let's see where we're at. Jack bounced in the saddle. He felt the cool night wind against his face. He couldn't tell where they were going, but he trusted Dusty to follow the others. Finally, Dusty caught up with the herd as they began to slow down. Jack snapped his reins. Dusty came up behind Slim and Annie. "Howdy," said Slim. "Howdy," said Jack. "Howdy," said Annie. "Are you okay?" Jack pushed his glasses into place. "Yep." "You?" "That was some good riding, Shorty," said Slim. "Thanks," said Jack, smiling. He even liked being called Shorty now. "Where are we headed, boss?" Jack asked Slim. "Blue Canyon," said Slim. "Okay with you?" "Yep," said Jack. "This way," said Slim, and he slapped the horse and they all sped away again. Slim steered the herd to the left as soon as he led them through a deep, narrow pass. Finally, they came to a boxy open space surrounded by the walls of rocks that were lit by the moonlight. "We'll corral the Mustangs here in Blue Canyon," Slim said. He got off his horse and helped Jack down. Annie slipped off Sunset. "Take him to his ma," Slim told Annie. Annie led Sunset to the mare. In the moonlight, the two Mustangs rubbed against one another and neighed. As Jack patted Dusty's damp neck, he remembered the last two rules, praise and reward. "Thanks," he whispered to Dusty. "You were great. You were super great." Slim unsaddled Dusty and handed Jack the saddlebags. "Take those over to that grassy spot. We'll camp here," he said. As Jack carried the saddlebags, his boots felt stiff and tight. His legs were sore and wobbly, but he didn't mind now. He threw down the saddlebags in his backpack, and then he flopped himself down. He was very tired. Annie joined him. "They seem so happy to be free and together again," she said, gazing at the moonlit Mustangs. "Yep," said Jack. He lay back, using his backpack as a pillow. He looked up at the stars. "If we were just had the answer to the riddle, everything would be perfect," he said. "Yep," said Annie. "Hey, Slim, I have a question for you." "Shoot," said Slim. "Do you know the answer to this riddle? Out of the blue, my lonely voice calls to you. Who am I?" "Who am I?" Slim was silent for a moment and said, "Sorry, Shorty, I don't know that one." Jack's heart sank. "That's okay," he said. "We don't either." "I have a question, too," said Annie. "Why does the piano in the hotel play by itself?" "I do know the answer to that one," said Slim. "What is it?" "It's Lonesome Luke," said Slim. "He's the ghost of a cowboy who wanders the prairie." Jack sat up straight. I saw him, he said. "I just remembered. He scared the rustlers. If he hadn't come, I never would have gotten away." "Oh, yeah?" Slim chuckled. "Well, lucky for us, Lonesome Luke sometimes likes to help folks out." Slim threw his saddle down next to Jack and Annie and sat against it. "Years ago, Lonesome Luke had a gal who he was just crazy about," said Slim. "She couldn't take the Wild West, though, so she went back east." "What happened then?" asked Jack. "Luke went loco. Every night he'd show up at the hotel and play the piano. He played Red River Valley over and over again. Then one night, he vanished into the prairie, never seen alive again. His bones were found years later, but folks say his ghost returned to the hotel piano to play Red River Valley, and it goes like..." Slim took out a harmonica and he began to play a song. It was the same sad song Jack and Annie had heard at the hotel. Jack lay back and listened to the lonesome tune. A coyote howled in the distance, and the horses stirred in the dark. "I better take some notes," thought Jack. But he didn't write a word before he fell asleep. He didn't even take off his boots. So we'll read the next chapter tomorrow, and I can't wait to see what happens. Bye, guys.